Hello and welcome. This is the Complementary Therapy department of Pilgrims Hospice, and we are going to be telling you about what we do and what our program is. And of course, it's very much part of the overall care of the hospice. We're part of the medical team. We give treatments to everyone in the hospice, all patients and carers and family alike. The therapists we use, we've got three of us employed by the hospice. I'm Martyn Yates, I'm the lead therapist, and I'm here at Canterbury every day. Down in Ashford is Sam Whiteside, and she's doing a similar job to me, as does Kyla, Szukala over at Thanet Hospice. We're all fully qualified, as are all our volunteers, who we use quite a lot. We have a load of volunteers who give us, they're working therapists in the community, they give us their time. It's a wonderful service. They come in and they help us. They come in and do the work that the three of us would be doing on the ward, and that allows us to go out into the community to treat our patients who can't get into the hospice, who are housebound, or they just can't get in. What do we offer? Well, we were in alphabetical order, so not in order of importance, but in alphabetical order. We offer acupuncture, aromatherapy, massage, reflexology, Reiki, yoga, and we do several beauty treatments at set times. We're all truly holistic. It's part of the overall idea of hospice work. Hospice is a holistic practice. Cicely Saunders, who started it all, wanted us to look after the whole person and the whole family. So that's what we do. And we help ease the physical pain, the anxiety and the spiritual distress. We always take into the consideration the whole person as well as the symptoms that they're suffering from. It's free. Nobody has to pay for our services. Whether you're receiving them at the hospice or you're receiving them at home, and it's on offer all year round. What else do we do? Well, we do the most wonderful things like Pamper Days. Here we invite patients who have been newly referred to come along for the afternoon or the morning. Bring a friend, that can be a family member, a carer, or just a friend from down the road, and we offer them all sorts of different things. Foot spas, foot massages, hand massages, taster Reiki. If one of our volunteers is a beautician and can get in, then we can do facials, manicures, pedicures. But the most important thing is it's a group of people coming together, all like minded, all enjoying themselves, and they have a wonderful time. And then the cherry on the cake, on the icing, is the wonderful snacks or food that we can offer. Our kitchen produces magical stuff, and we have all these lovely snacks, or if it runs over lunchtime, then we have the most amazing buffet lunches. What does the session do? A complementary therapy session? Well, it improves the quality of your life. The feeling of well-being is raised unbelievably. We obviously can help with any pain. Everybody knows, you bump your elbow, you rub it better. Massage, complementary therapies of all the different types are just like that. They help relieve us from our pain. We also offer the emotional and physical symptom support. And we boost the energy, we can rejuvenate the muscles, take out the stress, and that gives you an awful lot more energy when you're going around your day-to-day life. But the other thing that really, really does make a difference is that the comfort you get from touch. We know if you've got a pet, stroking the pet is lovely. Massaging you, holding your hand, giving you a facial or a foot massage is just like that. It lifts your spirits, it makes you feel good, and we also have the time to spend with you and to talk to you. So it's got a real heavy feel-good factor to it. And it does exactly what it says on the label. It complements the work that's done by the rest of the team here at Canterbury, Ashford and Thanet. We ease you through the day, we set you up for anything that you might need, and hopefully if you do come to the hospice or you do get involved with us, you'll take up the offer that we have. To finish on my bit, before Sam talks to us about what's going on actually at the moment, and then Kyla will be saying what plans we have for the future, I just want to say a little bit about the carers. Often carers don't consider their own needs. They feel guilty if they have a bit of time out for themselves, and what support they could benefit from. But here at Pilgrims, we look after the carers. They're important to us because they do such a brilliant, wonderful job. So you carers out there, don't be afraid to ask for us complementary therapists, to give you a bit of support, to give you a bit of help. I know from personal experience it makes all the difference, and I know from working at the hospice for the length of time I have done, it makes a difference to your life. So don't feel guilty if you have your feet massaged or you have a neck and shoulder massage or a Reiki session. You're worth it, don't forget that, and you must look after yourself. Well, that's all for me on this session. We'll be having other sessions, and I will be handing over now to Sam.
So firstly, I'd like to explain to you a little bit about what Reiki is. Reiki is an energetic treatment that was discovered by Dr. Yusui in Japan. It is basically a technique which promotes relaxation, relieves stress, releases emotional blockages, and assists in balancing the body's energy. It's an amazing simple technique to learn and is not taught in the usual sense but transferred to students from the master. Reiki is spiritual in nature but not religious, so no one has independent relief. Anyone can receive it. Reiki is a non-invasive treatment and will be administered through an energetic connection through the hands of the therapist to whoever's receiving it. So bear in mind, this is working with the life force energy of our body. What I would like to explain is this is just Reiki, but when we do distance Reiki, the therapist is then taught a certain way and a certain symbol to enhance a distance Reiki, therefore the energy from the home of the therapist to the home of the patient, carer, and the receiver of the distance Reiki, the DRT, as we now call it. So with the history of Reiki, it's a very eclectic range of ancient healing arts practiced in India, China, Tibet, Japan. And there are loads of historical accounts that are available. And I would highly suggest, if you are interested in learning more, definitely go look at www.reiki.org. They have some lovely examples of what they've done, experiments on your anatomic nervous system, and it is definitely something that I find very interesting and we have found has a huge success at the moment. So with that in thought, how would one get involved in receiving a distance Reiki? Firstly, we would ask you to then contact your hospice, Pilgrims Hospice. You should have a number, or your local wellbeing practitioner. They would then refer you or pass on to ourselves, whether it be Martyn, who is in Canterbury, myself, Samantha in Ashford, or Kyla in Thanet. And once you've done that, we will then give you a call and talk you through what the expectations of Reiki and how you would receive it. Right. And on that note, I'm going to move on to aroma sticks. So an aroma stick is basically using essential oils. The essential oils have lovely therapeutic properties. We then can make ones that would help calm. We can have stimulating ones. So if you find you need a little bit of energy, we can put some citrus in, get you going with a little bit of uplifting with the citrus smells. And we can use other oils for calming, if you're a bit agitated. It's something that we find is quite helpful. So here is a typical aroma stick, and all you need to do is unscrew it, take it out, and then you can see the smells will come through the hole there. Just waft it under your nose and then put it back securely and tighten it up, and that keeps all the smells in for you. So what you can see is you would then unscrew the aroma stick. The aroma oils are already put in by ourselves to suit you, and all you do is you gently waft it under the nose and take a nice deep breath, and then the oils will go into your nostrils and then go into your body, and then you then close it and keep it tight to keep the oils fresh for as long as possible. These would normally last between 3 to 6 months depending on the oils. All you would need to do is, once you feel that you aren't getting anything from it, just contact us and then we'd remake you another one. If you like the previous oils, we would use those same oils for you. And again, you would just need to then contact your wellbeing practitioner at your local Pilgrims Hospice.
Hello everyone, my name is Kyla and I'm the Complementary Therapist at Pilgrims Hospice, Thanet. You have heard what we're all about from Martyn and the distance Reiki treatment programme from Sam and the aroma sticks. I will just outline and explain the programme we have planned for the future. As soon as we can, we will be returning to our normal working practices on the ward, in the Wellbeing Centre and doing home visits. At the moment, the three of us are back working on the wards in our respective hospices 2 to 3 times a week, treating the patients on the wards there. We have produced a virtual programme and this will be available on the Hospice YouTube channel. It will consist of both stock pieces that can be accessed at any time and interactive or teaching sessions. A brief idea of what this consists of is this video you are watching now, for example. There will also be in-depth pieces on each of the therapies that we offer. There will be guided visualisation videos for you to access to help with relaxation. The live Zoom sessions will include such things as hand massage, taking you through a basic hand massage that you could use, hand reflexology, a simple self-care session, and others. So there we have it, our complementary therapy programme for the future. Thank you so much for tuning in.